As the title of this video says, Toni Cipriani is considered one of the most evil GTA protagonists of all GTA 3D universe's protagonists. In this video, I'll break down everything about this notorious protagonist of Liberty City, from being just a small-time mobster, to a most feared enforcer of Leone crime family. Antonio, aka Toni Cipriani, appears in GTA 3 as a side character, and in GTA Liberty City stories as the main protagonist. In GTA 3, which is set in 2001, Toni appears in a series of his missions, living with his mother and running his family restaurant. In this game, Toni is fat and has aged a lot, and his mother still continues to berate her son. Salvatore Leone's son, Joey Leone, introduces Claude, the protagonist of GTA 3, to Toni Cipriani in Cipriani's chauffeur mission. Later on, Toni hires Claude to do various jobs for him. Most of his missions involve messing with the triads, because the triads have also messed with Toni, as he says in his first mission. So, Toni hires Claude to mostly attack the triads gang, as the triads gang was troubling Toni. After the player completes all of Toni Cipriani's missions, Toni Cipriani is not seen anymore in GTA 3. In GTA 3, Toni Cipriani doesn't appear much. He has a very short role in this game. However, Toni Cipriani is the major character and the main protagonist of his own game GTA Liberty City Stories, set in the year 1998. Toni arrives in Liberty City after laying low for some time. He had left Liberty City because he killed some rival-made man under the orders of Leone crime family Don, Salvatore Leone. Toni Cipriani was a high-ranking member of Leone crime family, but due to his absence for so many years, his rank in the Leone crime family was stripped down by Salvatore Leone. So, now Toni is back in Liberty City and is ready to again begin his life of organized crime. He has to do favors for his boss in order to rise up his rank in the Leone crime family. The leader of Leone crime family, the boss or the Don, of Leone crime family, Salvatore Leone, had to forcefully transfer Toni's rank in the crime family to Vincenzo Silli. Now Toni has to once again gain all the respect in the crime family back, and starts working for Salvatore Leone. Also, Toni disliked Vincenzo and kills him in mission, the Portland Chainsaw Masquerade, for betraying earlier in the mission, Hot Wheels. Actually, Vincenzo tried to set up Toni Cipriani by sending him to get a car for him, which was already guarded by the Liberty City police, in attempt to get Toni arrested. Vincenzo also disliked Toni just like Toni disliked Vincenzo. But Vincenzo's attempt failed, as Toni managed to escape the police and also got the vehicle crushed in the crushing machine. And after that, Toni immediately quits working for Vincenzo Silli and, as said before, kills him in the Portland Chainsaw Masquerade mission. While working for Salvatore Leone, Toni also had to work for Salvatore's wife Maria Latour, wherein both Toni and Maria develop feelings for each other. However, when Maria learns about Toni's financial condition, she cuts all ties with Toni and tells him that she is Salvatore's wife and keeps the relation professional only. Toni mostly worked for Salvatore Leone and is very loyal to him from the beginning of the game. But Toni also worked for several other characters like 8-Ball, Leon McCaffrey, Ned Burner, Donald Love, Mrs. Cipriani, Joseph Daniel and Toshiko Kaysen. In Toni's quest to rise in the Leone crime family, Toni commits a lot of crimes, some of which can be very brutal, so now I'll tell you just why he is considered as the most evil of all GTA protagonists. Toni Cipriani is a very irate person. He doesn't seem to hesitate while murdering. Also, he is capable of murdering with extreme violent manner. Throughout his course in Liberty City, Toni mostly had killed a lot of members of two other crime families in Liberty City, the Forellis and the Sindacos. And just like those two crime families I told you about, Toni Cipriani has killed more characters in this game. Toni Cipriani had murdered the Liberty City's mayor Roger C. Hole under the orders of Salvatore Leone. Actually, Roger C. Hole had got Salvatore arrested, and so, Salvatore decided to take revenge. He orders Toni to kill Roger C. Hole when he goes for a jog. Toni also kills the leader of Sindaco crime family, Paulie Sindaco. Paulie wanted to escape out of Liberty City but was unsuccessful, as Toni killed him. As a result of Paulie's death, the entire Sindaco crime family got wiped out. Also, Toni kills him again under the orders of Salvatore Leone. There was another gang leader whom Toni had killed, Kazuki-san, the leader of Yakuza gang. Toshiko gets her husband killed because, well, her husband always neglected her and he didn't give her any time. So, in her last mission, Toshiko gets her husband killed by Toni. However, after getting her husband killed, Toshiko takes her own life as well. The Yakuza gang lost their leader, but they didn't fall apart. The gang was still active and got new leaders in GTA 3, Asuka-san and Kenji-san. But, again, they also got killed in GTA 3. And just like the Sindako crime family, the Forelli crime family too got wiped out because of Toni Cipriani. Actually, this mission was the most destructive mission in history of 3D GTA universe. The mission is called Bringing the House Down, where Toni Cipriani rigs the entire area of Fort Staunton with high explosives. He does that under the orders of Donald Love, and 8-Ball supplies Toni with those explosives. After triggering the bomb, the entire Fort Staunton gets reduced down to rubble. All this explosion, and for what? Just $5,000? This makes Toni really a heartless killer. So many innocent civilians must have died because of the explosion. And with the explosion of Fort Staunton, the Forelli crime family was severely weakened because Fort Staunton was like their main base of operations. It could also be that their leader, Franco Forelli, got killed in the explosion, but it's not confirmed. This proves that Toni Cipriani doesn't really care about anything. There is another mission in which Toni shows how ruthless he is. The mission is named Dead Meat, and trust me, this mission was like a nightmare. This mission is by Ma Cipriani. She tells Toni that Giovanni Casa has stopped paying protection money after Toni took shameful photo of him. She tells that his father had more guts than Toni, and would have turned Casa into meatballs for he stopped paying the protection money. And guess what? Toni literally made this happen. In this mission, Dead Meat, Toni takes Giovanni Casa to a sawmill where he murders Giovanni with an axe. But Toni doesn't just stop here. Toni butchers Giovanni Casa brutally into pieces and then he delivers Giovanni's meat to his own shop, where his own shop worker doesn't get a clue that the meat brought to him was none other than his boss's meat. Giovanni's meat would then be turned into Sicilian-styled sausage. However, this also doesn't please Toni's mother. Instead, she said Toni that his father would have killed Casa long before that. Toni is evil, but his mother is on the next level. She places hit on her own son in this game. This game can be very evil sometimes. And just like that, there are many other characters in this game that were killed by Toni Cipriani. Some of them being Ned Burner, Avery Carrington, Vincenzo Silli, Mayor Roger C. Hole, Kazuki-san, Wayne, 3 celebrities. Massimo Torini, the prominent member of Sicilian Mafia and the main antagonist of this game, and there were many more. All of these facts prove that Toni Cipriani is the most evil of all GTA protagonists. Even GTA 5 protagonist Trevor Phillips is a lot better than Toni. I know Trevor killed Johnny Klebitz, but Johnny had it coming because he pissed off Trevor. But I am not going to talk about him since this video is about Toni Cipriani. There's another video I've uploaded, where I've talked about how a GTA Vice City character meets his horrible end in GTA Liberty City Stories. Check that out. Now, I want to ask you, my friends. What are your opinions about Toni Cipriani? Do you agree that he is the most evil of all GTA protagonists? Comment your opinions below. Thanks for watching this video. Please subscribe our channel to support us. I'll be back with another video soon. Till then, peace out.